I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening.
If you weren't open up to the
good,
open yet, you're gonna be pretty soon.
good that is my life.
Good that is your
I am
life.
opening up to the joy.
To the joy.
I am opening up.
That's what this is all about.
To the joy.
To the joy.
Let it in and let it out.
To the joy.
To the joy.
To the joy that is my life.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I am opening up
To the peace. To the peace.
I am opening up
To the
to the
peace.
peace. I am opening up.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Sing along with this chorus.
I am opening
Oh no, that's actually not the chorus yet. It's coming
Love.
though.
Sing with this one. Opening up to the love.
the love. I am
Opening up to the love.
to the love that is my life.
Now chorus.
I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening.
Feel that? Are you feeling
I
opening?
am opening
Maybe do this
to
right
the
here.
good that is my life. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening.
You feel that?
I am
Oh, that feels so
opening
good.
to the
Ooh,
good that
good that is your life. Yes.
There we go. Sorry we brought that to an abrupt end, but I just wanted to kind of get the mood set here. Good morning. Welcome to Sunday Inspiration. That's right. I'm Bob Baker.
I'm Pooki Lee, and this is Keone. Oh, let's see.
That's right. He's a normal Keone throne, chilled
Yes.
out. He knows what's going. Like he's just it's like a regular weekly thing. So he there you go. We need to see the top of his head somewhere there. So anyway, welcome. Hello. We're gonna, of course, we'll always acknowledge the comments as we go along here. I just want to say hi to Vicky and Holly and Madeline and Clara. Mary Rose is here, and Margaret and Jennifer. Feels like what was that show?
Wow.
Romper Room. They used to do that. I see Samantha and Moon and Jen Lo. What's that? That's some kind of a thing there.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just this is the.
I didn't know what that was.
It's the bar that's holding up my mic. My mic there.
Well, welcome everyone.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, I love you early birds, you know? So early birds, right? I love waking up early in the morning, you know? And that's when you can hear the early birds because that's when their song is the sweetest, right? At the break of day, the early birds. And so the song of the morning, the song of a new day. And the early birds bring that to us. So thank you all you early birds there that show up early for our Sunday celebration, right? Because you too are actually like setting the tone, the vibration, the frequency. And when we come in and we see that you've been here and you're just loving on each other, that is so powerful as an expression of who we are, right? And what we are together. So thank you, all you early birds.
Absolutely. And even though we love the live interaction that we get from everyone here joining us around the world, the simultaneous energy that we create with each other. We also welcome people that are watching the replay. So whether you're watching live, especially if you're watching live, but even if you're watching the replay later, leave a comment. Say hi. If we may not be overly familiar with you, just let us know where you're watching from. And if it's your first time catching a live broadcast, let us know because we always like to celebrate first timers. But Pooki, let's get centered with a couple of things we like to do.
Oh yeah.
In the early
All
going.
right. So here we are gathered in like this holy moment in time. And so right now together we're going to activate our breath and we're going to synchronize our breathing to create a united field of love and joy. Right? And so let's just breathe together. We're just going to breathe in love in the inhale and we're going to exhale peace into the world. Okay, and we're going to do it 3 times. So I like to put my hands on my heart. It just allows me to feel my heart beating, deep appreciation. And then breathing in deeply, breathing in love. Breathe in love. And then release in your silent breath, peace. Once again, breathing deeply in love. And exhaling peace into the world. One last time together, breathing deeply in the essence of love. Now releasing peace into our planet and all of the beautiful beings that inhabit her. Now just take a moment to just express your gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this breath. This one breath that we're all breathing together right now in this moment. Connected by our hearts. Whoa! Hey, can you feel like your heart expanding? Like I just felt like my heart, like just expanding, opening up my heart to the good. I'm opening up my heart to the good that is my life.
Good that is all around you at all times.
Yes.
Just have to look for it.
You have to. You know, and sometimes there's a lot of things that are being shown to us that aren't necessarily what we would consider good. And that's why it's important for us to look, to seek the good, to acknowledge the good. Right? Because it's everywhere, it's all around us. But we have to bring our consciousness to it, our mind to it. So thank you for breathing with me, with us.
You bet. We've been doing this every Sunday morning since the beginning of this year. So we're into our, 9th month of doing that now?
I know,
and
September.
we have a blast, and we've got a regular crew of folks that show up. We have to give them a name, like the Inspiration Train, or I don't think it's...
I thought we did that in one of
Did we
these
do that once?
episodes
Yeah.
before. We'll have to rewind and watch our own stuff.
That's right. We have to have a
Hey,
name
if any of
for
you
our tribe.
remember, they were ambassadors.
Oh, yeah. Well, ambassadors, yeah. Although I think
welcome
some of the welcome...
ambassadors?
We got some crazy thing going on with the light that's coming through behind the green screen here is casting these little orbs on the background there. So just think of them as orbs floating through space.
Spaceships, whatever you want.
But that's right. The aliens are coming. But as we've done this over the years, sometimes there's an organic theme that emerges to it, where everyone is distinct as we play different songs, we have different conversations, we interact with different people. But today we have actually chosen a theme ahead of time, and it's Lighten Up. It's in the title of this. Our ending song is going to be called that. That's going to be a reoccurring theme here about lightening up. So we'll hit that from different angles. We don't even know exactly how we're going to be hitting it.
See, but here we have a little bit of lightening up right here.
That's right. We're lighting. That's right. Lighten up the background. That's great.
It's all good.
So if you're wondering what that is in the sky. But so the affirmations are going to reflect that. So we always like to get centered. A lot of you know this channel and me because of the affirmations. And so it's another great way that we can get centered together. And I've purposely chosen some to go with the theme. I'm going to say each one of them. I'm going to pull them up on the screen here. Pookie's going to repeat them after me, and you say them along with her after I say each line. So here we go. Are you ready? Today, I look for reasons to smile.
Today, I look for reasons to smile.
That's right. And you know, when I actually recite, I'm sorry, I get a little off track here, but when I recite my recordings, I actually realize that when I'm smiling or laughing, it has a different sound coming out.
Okay, so let's everybody do it together and smile while you say this line.
Yeah, because I'm going to
smile.
I'm just going to say it without smiling. Today, I look for reasons to smile. And that's nice. But now I'm going to actually smile with a little more.
Ready, everybody smile.
Today, I look for reasons to smile. You can hear that smile, can't you?
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to keep going here now. Today, I look for the humor in life.
Today, I look for the humor in life.
Today, I give myself permission to laugh.
Today, I give myself permission to laugh.
I give myself permission to lighten up.
I give myself permission to lighten up.
And I welcome joy into my life.
I welcome joy into my life.
Let's redo that one. I'm going to let's get even more expressive with it. I welcome joy into my life.
Smile. I welcome joy into my life.
There you go. So Pooki does it with much more than a smile here, and but yeah. So can you feel that? And you may maybe I don't know. You might feel silly when you do those, and there'll be somebody tuning in might be listening to us doing that and go, "Oh, what are these people are weird? I'm going to unsubscribe." Which
Hey,
some
listen.
do.
Hey, but like think of it like this: how would your 5-year-old say those things?
Yeah.
Right? The
Or your 5-year-old self.
Yeah, your 5-year-old self.
Yeah.
The innocence of your being. How would your innocence, your 5-year-old say that? That your 5-year-old would say that and proclaim it. Mm-hmm. It would claim it. It would stand in that.
Like a superhero.
Yes, right. Go keep on. So it's that same thing. It's so as we get older, we start to lose this enthusiasm that we have for life. And we can return to that just by watching children and watching them play. Mm-hmm. Right. And so if you ever feel like feel silly doing something, just feel the 5-year-old you doing that. Mm-hmm. And really just enjoying it, right? You were so curious at 5, full of wonder, right? You and life was amazing to you, and you were learning so much. You were so open. You were open to joy. You were open to love. You were open to creativity, And sometimes we let that exuberant expression of our being, we let it kind of calm down. We're mature adults now,
right,
or something like that. And yes, we are. And there are times when I'm an extremely mature adult. However, it's that balance between being, a very mature adult, and then also being a child in wonder and in
awe.
Yeah, in awe of life. Right.
And all those things can mesh within the same person.
Absolutely.
And so, and they should, or ideally,
Absolutely.
Don't take it all so seriously.
No.
Which is a line that'll be coming up at the end of this recording. No. So let's check in with our peeps here in the comments. Vasiliki just came in. Speaking of Welcome Joy into My Life, she was featured in our I Welcome Joy into My Life video, and we've become fast friends with her. Hello, Susanna Dana from Indiana. Now, there's a joyful name there. She had there's obviously a playful sense of a playfulness there. Pooki, your vocal expression makes me joyful, Mary Rose says. Good to see you, Mary Rose. I agree with you there.
So sweet.
Ashwini, happy Sunday. Thanks. First time watching.
Ashwini!
Yay. There's our friend Crystal right there. And yes, she does voiceovers. And yes, you're supposed to smile as you're speaking into the mic.
Yep, that's right.
It's assuming that
Changes everything.
Yeah. Unless you're supposed to be doing something sinister, as a voiceover artist. I mean, if you're playing a role.
Well, you might be smiling
We're
then,
not
too.
nothing sinister here. Yes. Clarice, okay, never mind. Amy says, I do one of your affirmations every morning. Thank you both, Amy.
Aw, it's so sweet.
Awesome. It's so awesome to have you here. Let's see here. Clara says, affirmation ambassadors. Oh, there you go.
Great, I love that.
We won't call it AA, but yeah, affirmation ambassadors. We'll have to come up with a different acronym.
Oh, Bob, you're so funny.
Oh, aloha! See, I'm lightening up. Aloha from Lomita, California. I think.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
That's right.
Aloha.
We have seen Catherine here
Yes,
before.
hi,
Oh,
Catherine.
the Bob Baker Roonies. Okay, that's the new one. That's right. That's it. Welcome, Baker Roonies. All to the. Well,
That's funny.
Well, there was Ike and the Ikeettes. Well, no, there was and Lady Gaga has her little monsters, but that wouldn't work here. But Holly says, congratulations every week since the. Oh, actually, well, I guess we did do like a New Year's Rockin' Eve thing. That wasn't a Sunday, but I think January 3rd was the first Sunday of this year. But yeah, we have not missed a Sunday in all of 2001.
I know.
Rob, love and blessings from Nashville, Tennessee. We love Nashville. Got lots of friends there. Oh, and you is from Myanmar. Yay, yay, yay. I'm not.
Welcome you. Hello.
I'm not sure what that was a reference to. Oh my God, what an honor! Please come back. Maybe that was. I don't know if it was reference to somebody else.
Some up there in the.
Yeah.
This is my very first.
Oh, that's
time,
Holly.
Rachel.
Yeah. Oh, is Rachel the first time?
We're saying hi, Ty and Dexter.
Zarita, maybe. First time live.
Welcome.
Evelyn says, thank you for the affirmations. You are so welcome.
You guys are so amazing.
Yeah, so Ty's the first time. Dexter's the first
that's
time.
so awesome. There's so many first timers here.
And our friend Danielle made it to a live.
Oh, hi, Danielle.
Great to see you. And so we always like to celebrate our first timers. And so please join us, everyone, all of you Baker Roonies, put your hands together and applaud all our first timers in return, folks here. So great to have you here.
so fun.
Yeah, Baker Roonies. There we go. That is the keeper. Thank you so much.
You're so funny.
Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Rachel says I listen to your confirmation. Maybe she means affirmation video every morning. My daughter started to repeat after you. Oh, that is. I love
that's
to hear that when young
beautiful.
people. Yeah, we've had a lot of kids who will just kind of.
Take to it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, because you're speaking the truth. And they already know this. They haven't forgotten yet.
This is hi from afar, from
New York City.
New York City. We got
Welcome.
Sylvia from Atlanta.
Hello,
You always make my
welcome.
Sundays. That's awesome here. Melody.
Hello.
I made it live.
Yay,
yes,
Melody,
you
you're
did.
here.
Woo hoo hoo. Let's see. Oh, Sharoon. That's a cool name. I started my meditation practice because you made it so easy, and now I can't stop. And the changes it caused. That is a healthy addiction. I will take credit for that. I'm so glad.
good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And so we're going to be periodically popping in and acknowledging the more comments as we go along. But we're going to do a song, just real quick. Mantha's a hoot. Feels great to be a Baker Rooney.
Of course you would say that.
I gotta highlight those. This is a Pookaroony. Pookalicious.
Don't even.
We got all kinds of new nicknames here.
Just pick up your guitar, honey. It's time to sing.
Let's see here. So we're gonna do a song. I don't know if we've ever done this song acoustically. I just mentioned that Vasiliki and Holly were in that video also. That we put out last spring was called "I Welcome Joy Into My Life." Back sometime around December, January, I put out the call for people to send in little video clips, and Pooki's son, Andrew, who's an excellent video editor and a musician and so on, but he edited together all these like 35 different people from around the world who submitted clips. We've played that music video. It's still available. Maybe I'll link to it in the description. So that's normally the version that we play. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to do it acoustically live for you. And so it might have a slightly different feel, but a lot of you are familiar with the song, and so sing along with it. I'm going to pull up my lyrics here too in a different way. Where is that? Here we go. So are you ready to do that, Pookie?
Yes, I am.
Why? What are you laughing about?
I'm laughing about Baker Rooney.
Baker Rooney. It's hilarious. Hang on a second here. All right, so we're going to play this live acoustically, and feel free to sing along where you are.
You might know it, yeah.
What's that?
They might know it.
I think a lot of them are familiar with it, especially those who were in it. But we played it before. You probably heard it before, but here we go. I welcome joy into my life. Goes along with the theme.
Oh, yeah. Can you feel it? Talking about that joy, that vibration of excitement and aliveness that is who you are. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what they say, I'm gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where I've been, now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what I see. I know the truth is inside of me. See the good and have no doubt. Feel the heat and let it out.
Celebrate with us now. Throw your hands in the air.
Feel that heat. Let it out. Let it out.
Come on, Baker Roonies.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah.
Party
Talking
now.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
We're singing out loud.
I welcome joy into my life. 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 Can you feel it? I mean, we've just been singing this song just for a little bit, and we've been calling in this joy into our lives, into our bodies. Can you feel it like effervescent, bubbling up through you? This excitement, this expression of life that is your very own being. This joy, it's all yours. It's so amazing. Feel it?
You gotta welcome it in, don't you?
Yeah. Bring it in.
Gotta seek it out. And once you find it, express
Feel
it and share it with others.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say. We're gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where we've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 Sing it. I welcome joy into my life. 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 And there it is. It may
Joy,
be.
yes,
That may
yes.
be one of the first times that we played it acoustically.
That is the first. Well, in practice we played it.
We may have done it early on. I'm not sure, but
Hey, honey, you did great.
so did you.
Oh, wow.
And you remembered a part that we didn't do during rehearsal. I remember. Oh yeah, that's in the yeah. Those little background things, embellishments.
I know.
Like, oh yeah. And then I forgot what I was supposed to do when I started hearing those. So
It's all good.
let's see here. Vasiliki, who appeared in she's an accomplished musician, composer, producer herself in Athens, Greece.
Yes,
She goes,
yes.
oh yeah, I love the acoustic version. I feel like jamming with you guys. I feel like playing percussion and singing along
Yeah,
with you.
do it.
We'll figure out ways to
That's
do that
right.
more.
So there's something that you can do for your Sunday mornings. If you've got a drum or a rattle or something like that, bring it. Right? Get yourself
Pots
set
and
up.
pans,
Yeah, just
spoons,
like,
a
and then as we're doing the music and stuff, sing along. You know, because here's the thing. It's about our feeling state, how we're feeling, right? When we're in celebration and we're singing and we're beating a pot or a pan or whatever, snapping your fingers, just feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
We're amplifying that field within our own bodies, right? And we're more than this physical structure. We're these beings that extend far beyond, right? We're light in these realms here. Some people can see it, they can see it. Not everybody, but some can. And so beaming joy into the world. Wow. And what could the world use right now? Joy.
Mm-hmm.
So many people are so heavy, that just a spark of joy. Yeah.
I just want to point out a couple things here. So obviously Pooki's energy just flows off the screen. You don't have to be physically in the same room with her to feel that, which is amazing. So Jerry earlier had written or posted, "I need Pooki at my house for a week. She's special." And Crystal responds with, "Sorry, Jerry, there's a long line of those requests." Get in line, Jerry.
take
Is
a
what
number.
yeah, that's so funny. That's hilarious. No,
Oh.
I know. I'm very lucky to have that around me.
So here's who I am. I tell you who I am.
Who are you?
I'm here, or I'll tell you why I'm here, because I don't even know who I am. I don't. I'm really serious.
Who are
I
you?
could tell you what I do, but it doesn't really tell you who I am. And that for me is an ongoing discovery. Right? But what I do is I help you remember who you are. I help you remember that you are love and that you are an expression of the divine essence of creation in a manifest form. And that you have powers that are beyond your knowing. I have powers beyond my own knowing. But we all, if you can see it within me, it exists within you. You know, and we all have the ability to be able to reach, to be able to use these tools to reach through and to share our love. I can reach through this moment right now and I can tell you who you are and you can feel that. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember it was a couple of months ago. We were talking about World Unity Week and Unity Earth, which is an organization you're involved with, and how you
Yes.
are a vision keeper for the organization. I asked, "What is a vision keeper?" And you said you just basically hold the highest intention for the organization,
all, right?
and events, and all that. And I said, in a way, we are kind of vision keepers for this audience. We see the light in you. We see the best in you. We see the good, the potential, the awesomeness, whether you can see it in yourself or not. And we hold that vision for you. And that's why we reinforce that, or I reinforce that through affirmations. We do that through these Sunday Live inspirations. We just hold the highest vision of the truth of what we know to be who you are. Right. And then, and hopefully, yeah,
And we're all one.
that's right.
And we're so beautiful
And-
and unique. That's what's so amazing about us, is that we're just so unique. So amazing how beautiful we are when we start to look at the things that make us different from one another as the things that make us beautiful. And become curious. Right? So
This is
beautiful.
oh wow, the Bakeroonies. That's so awesome. I love it. I'm at work and I can't stop laughing about the Bakeroonies.
I know.
The world needs more Bakeroonies and Pookaliciousness. Oh, everybody is definitely embracing the theme of lightening up. That's so I love that.
For those of you who this is your first time, I would suggest you can go back and watch
We do this every week,
some-
exactly like this.
some of the earlier videos, because you know what, these are always different.
Oh yeah,
We have like a structure, like a soft structure that we follow, but more than anything, what we're following is this. I'm following this. I'm
Yeah.
following what my heart is speaking to me. You know.
I'll even be very transparent. Here is the outline of the show. It has, we do the breathing, we do the affirmations. There's some notes on there about reverb and echo. There's song order, plugs. But look at Pookie's segment there as a question mark, because I never know what she's going to talk about. She never
I don't
does.
either.
I don't ask her, what are you going to say? What am I going to, here's what I'm going to talk about. No, we just have this like loose lineup here. And then we go with it and let spirit
Being available to the
guide
present
us.
moment, to what is,
Yeah.
what's now, right?
Holly Ann says, vision keeper is such a lovely term. Feel like a feel-good detective. I used that term spontaneously in one. And that resonated with Holly and Lena. I guess Lena. Yeah. How wow, this is amazing. Thank you. First timer. I'm sure
Oh, yay, first timer.
I'm sure
You
there
gotta
are
do it. You
there are
gotta
some
do
other
it.
first timers here. Whether you're a first timer, a return person here, we got yeah. We're just going to celebrate you. Let's
it, babe.
join hands and clap to go nuts, people.
See my 5-year-old?
That's right. Just a couple of things I want to mention here. We usually save this for the end, but I don't want it to get lost at the very end of the broadcast. We never know how long these are going to go exactly. But a couple of things that just we really want to bring to your attention if you're loving this kind of family and this community spirit here. One is I want to make you aware of, I talk about it every week, so you're probably You've probably heard it before, but we would really encourage you to join our Patreon community, our Patreon family over there. It's a site where you can support us with a small micro contribution every month, and in exchange for that, you get some special perks. We not only create occasionally some exclusive content for video messages. Sometimes I'll have worksheets, or I'll take some of the affirmations and put them in printable PDFs that are exclusive to Patreon supporters. But we also have a monthly Zoom call. The next one is Saturday, September 18th, where our Patreon supporters get on Zoom and we can hear and see you. And those are always awesome, inspiring, and we have fun. We laugh, we cry, we uplift each other.
But more than anything, we get to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Right now, we can read your comments, but in the call, we can actually not only
hear you,
we see you and hear you, and we actually get to have a conversation. So it's really wonderful.
That's why we got to know Vasiliki and Holly Ann and Crystal and Samantha, who are who are here in the
I kept trying to get Bob to
chat.
take the thing down so you could see us.
Yeah. And the cool thing is not only do we get to interact with me and Pookie and each other, but you get to make friends with each other, which is one of the most satisfying things, is seeing friendships develop outside
You
of
get to hear each other's voices.
Yeah. But sometimes we're going, oh my God, it's great to see you. I've seen you so often in the chat, but we've never met. So patreon.com/Bob Baker is the place to learn about that and sign up. And there's actually a brand new, you can save 15% by signing up annually. I just activated that the other day. So a bunch of different options, very affordable, 3 different levels to choose from. And then also, if you don't have a copy, please consider checking out my book that came out back in April called The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. It is available on Amazon in 13-ish countries, and so pretty widely available. Barnes & Noble, pretty much wherever books are sold, in both paperback and ebook formats. I'm really proud of this book, and it kind of goes into a deep dive of a little bit of my personal story and how I came to do this work, and then a lot of best practices, why affirmations are powerful, how to do them in ways that would be most impactful for you. So I would love for you to pick up a copy of that as well. I'm thinking here, well, let's see here. I have a segment here, Pookie, I'm wondering if you should just stay and join me. I'm not sure how... Yeah, unless you want to get a drink or something while I chat just a little bit.
I've got my drinks over here, but usually at this point for first timers, I will usually leave the room and Bob will share a little message or something.
We each have our own little solo set segment. So I just want to sort of go a little bit, just have a little conversation about this topic, the theme of today, which is lighten up. And so obviously I'm glad we've been having so much fun, and hopefully you can feel like the biologically, physically, the benefits of laughing. Hopefully just if Baker-Rooney's alone what got you to laugh, and some of the conversations that we've already had. It's so important because it just seems like the times that we're living in, there's a lot of stressors on us on so many different levels. And I was just thinking about this, like, how am I going to address this? I don't want to go into the details of the different issues that we have, because we're all aware of them. If you watch the news, the things that we're all aware of. There's like things on an international scale, things that are happening in Afghanistan and different countries. They can weigh on you when you hear about that, when you hear about starvation or people being injustice and violence and so on. That can definitely weigh on you. There's things that are more local, perhaps in your city or your state, things that are happening both politically and environmentally that can weigh on you. Climate change is a big thing with all the storms that just went through and people lost their lives. We got forest fires in different parts of the world, or fires. So there's a lot of things that are stressing us out, a lot of causes. And then we take it down to a personal level. There's things that you could, because we all each have a personal experience that isn't a global event. Like you could be having friends or loved ones who are either ill or they're going through a tough time, addiction, depression, and you're concerned about your friends, your family. And then there's all the way down to the personal level where you could be going through something, a breakup, a losing a job, that's a way down on you. And then what was I going to say? And these are all just put pressure on on ourselves. And so when you can, it's certainly depending on what, I mean, there's a wide range of things there, from the personal to the emotional to political to climate and environment, all sorts of things.
It's a lot.
And so yeah, it's good to be aware of those things. And I'm so glad that when it comes to the political stuff, that there are activists, there are people that want to take, to be active about that, and there are times and places where you have to pick in with all these array of things, and then I didn't even mention COVID is on top of that worldwide, which is, that alone would have been a huge stressor. So what I'm saying is, like a lot of times people feel like they have to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, and I want to give you permission to not have to carry the full brunt of all of that at all times. Yes, there are things to be concerned about. I think we can pick and choose the issues that are most important to us. Obviously, if your health or a loved one's health or something in your immediate family is of concern, that should be a priority. And a lot of these worldwide things probably take a back seat. If your life is good, there may be issues that you want to take on and so it's good to be, I'm not saying bury your head in the sand. We need people to be aware of things and to take action and participate, but don't take on the weight of the world to the point, at least this is my advice, to the point where you just rob yourself of joy, rob yourself of the richness of living. And so that's why I just want to remind you to lighten up at times. That doesn't mean that you're discounting, or that just because you enjoy yourself in a moment here and there, that you're saying it's okay that all these things are going on. You need to fill up your tank. And for me, humor, laughter, having a sense of levity about things, and balancing that out with being responsible and having opinions and all this stuff, and acting where you can, balancing that all out is so crucial to living a healthy life. And so for me, this is a reminder to lighten up. You can take issues seriously. Don't always take yourself so seriously. Find the humor in life, because it's all around you. We just discovered it, like I said, kind of stumbling into it with the whole Baker Rooney thing. That's hilarious. I'm sure there's more, Pookaliciousness. You can find the joy in those moments, and so don't rob yourself of that. You do not have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When you look around the world, especially if you're like empathic or you can feel these things, it can feel really heavy. It can feel really heavy, and I want to encourage you that because I too, have been feeling all of this, so in feeling all of that and totally acknowledging and just honoring myself in that space of feeling all of that, and then also knowing too that where was I going with this? Let me see if I can come back to it, if it'll come back to me.
If not, I can highlight a couple comments while you're gathering.
But it's just this whole thing of I felt the heaviness of it, and so then I kind of like became deactivated. Like it was so heavy on me that I felt almost like I couldn't move, And then I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Because it can be so heavy on you that it can sometimes overcome you if you're not really aware, right? And so I started to notice that I was starting to like. Just to give an illusion, like dimming my light, like just getting my light getting dimmer and dimmer under the heaviness of all that's happening. And then me too, like you take it, like Bob was saying, down through these levels, and I personally have had loss. And my brother made his transition a little over 2 weeks ago. And so, so like all of that just compounded. It just felt so heavy. But in that moment, I had the awareness that, I'm light. I'm light, and that for me to allow that heaviness to overtake me was not serving myself. And it wasn't serving the moment. Right? I could feel it, but like to get consumed in it and to stay in that place, no. Yeah, go into that place, feel all of that, but then come out and like open up that door and walk out into the sunshine again. Get back in, just remember, yes, we're here to feel all those things. Your heart is what's allowing you to feel that deep compassion, that angst in your heart of the suffering that's going on in the world, right? But don't let it take you down. Don't let it take you down, because you are a being of light. And more than anything right now, that joy, that love, that light needs to be expressed in the world right now more than ever. Right? Because people are experiencing a lot. Are experiencing a lot. And maybe that's you right now. And that's why we're doing this right here, is to just bring this joy, to bring this message, to bring hope. Right? We're holding the vision. Right? We all get through this. We're in a huge transformational process. We're learning so much about ourselves, about our world, about each other. Right? We're learning so much. So give yourself some grace as you're moving through these. And yeah, it can get overwhelming at times. Right? Get out into nature. That's what I did. I went and I spent time with the mother. Right? And just really coming back to myself again. Right? Because there's a lot that's happening in our world, right? And we're not here to just say, oh, don't pay any attention to that or ignore that and just like be off in your little bubble of bliss. No. We're here to experience it all, and here to allow everything that we're experiencing to activate within us our light, our love, our compassion in the world. So yeah.
Aldous said, I agree that we need to be aware of certain things, but we can't have all those things weigh us down.
That's right.
Indeed. And then Vicky says, all of this pressure is going to bring us out the other side as diamonds.
Yeah.
That's a great way to look at
Beautiful.
it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Melody says, thanks, Bob and Pookie. Need to hear this. It's so true. And the affirmations totally help me through.
Yes, that's the power of this,
right. They're one of many tools that you can use, but I'm so happy to have created those for you. Yvette says, welcome, everyone. This is one of the best places to be on Sunday morning.
Oh,
That's
hey,
awesome.
Yvette.
Vanessa says, first time commenting, but I've caught some of your other lives. Welcome, Vanessa.
Welcome, Vanessa.
Also, that's where affirmations come in handy.
Absolutely.
Mary Rose says, spot on, Bob. Thanks for the reminder. And then Samantha, Sundays spent with this lovely global family are simply the best. I'm honored to hang out with you all. It should be y'all. Y'all. Why apostrophe A? I don't know.
She's not in Texas.
No, she's
North
a Brit who lives in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
So she could probably learn to say y'all.
Y'all.
And, I don't know. Maybe it's too far north. I don't know. So awesome. Maybe you do a segment. I don't know. Siggy says maybe you could do a segment on how to love yourself in order to overcome the darkness that's going on and what tools this love may give to us. Maybe that could be a theme of the upcoming.
It's powerful.
Awesome.
That's really powerful.
Thank you, Pookie. Woefully of how of encouragement. This is, I don't know, there's little, I think maybe it's a voice
right
thing is kind of getting some
it
of the words
important right now.
Jumbled.
It is important. It's so important right now because of what's going on in the world, and because the narrative is so loud right now. It's so loud that it's really, really hard to kind of navigate through all of that. It's really difficult. And so it's so important that we don't become overwhelmed by it, and that it doesn't put us in a state of confusion.
Do your part, but don't make it. Yeah.
Don't let it consume you. Don't let that consume you either. Yeah. So this is a whole thing of like learning the balance, learning how to walk the middle path, right? Walking the path of.
That's been a theme of yours
of
lately.
the heart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it has been.
Also, a theme of mine has been just finding this balance, this sweet spot in between two extremes. And we can do that. Dora Lee. Feeling all this is real. I'm just trying to be loving and kind to myself. That rubs off. There's your boy, Dora Lee.
Dora Lee.
He's
in a little swaddling basket. He looks like he's floating down the river.
He does look like.
He's like a little.
It's biblical. It's like Moses or something. I don't know.
You're so silly.
He looks like he's gonna fall off. But I guess he's not.
He's not. He's right on his chair. It's just the way that it's.
Let's play another song, shall we?
It's another
original song, and came out sometime in the past year, and we're gonna play this for you. It's another uplifting one, and then it's good.
They
theme.
all are.
It's a pretty good song. This is about being open and ready to receive all sorts of things, but you can let's go keep it with the theme and just think about the joy. Be
Oh, yeah,
open and
yeah,
ready. Are you ready to sing this, Pookie?
No, I am.
For the peeps?
I am.
All right,
I'm
here we
ready.
go.
Opening my heart to receive all my good and all that I need. Standing strong in what I believe, I claim it, it is mine.
Happiness flows through my veins. So much joy I can't contain. Letting go of all of my pain, I claim it, it is mine.
It's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. And I'm ready, ready, ready to receive.
And I am ready to receive. I'm ready to receive.
A gratitude is my prayer for the love I feel everywhere. My heart is open and willing to share. I claim it, it is mine.
I welcome peace into my life. Prosperity I now invite. Now's the time to shine my light. I claim it, it is mine.
Oh yeah, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. And I'm ready, ready, ready to receive. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. And I'm ready, ready, ready to receive. I'm ready
to receive.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to receive.
I'm
Ready to receive. I'm ready to
Oh, yeah.
receive.
It's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. And I'm ready, ready, ready to receive. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. And I'm ready, ready, ready to receive. I'm ready, ready, ready to receive. I'm ready, ready, ready
To receive.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Wow, like
Are-
being in that open, receptive mode of being open for more good, right? Right? This anticipation, this expectation of more good is coming. It's always the truth.
Aldous is a music teacher, and this is the favorite part. Clara says, "Sing it, Pookie and Bob." And she says, "My arms are open wide. I am
Yeah.
ready to receive." Yeah, if you physically do that when you're singing this stuff, like add the words, add the physical manifestation of
Do
that.
it. Have you ever gone out into outside in the sun and just face the sun and put your arms up? Have you ever done that? I do that all the time. Bob learns to just stop and wait for me. I'll be walking and it's like, oh, I call them sun kisses. I say, oh, the sun is kissing me right now.
Yes, she truly feels it. Oh, this is a nice little compliment here. I truly appreciate you guys. It's so organic. Pookie talking from from herself, her heart. Nothing that is scripted. Very authentic. That is right. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need no stinking script. It's coming to
No,
me,
you
and I'm
know,
ready to receive.
Yeah, because it's already inside of you. You know, it's all inside. Like and the whole thing is like being willing. So like it's already here inside of me. When I come and I'm with you, you know, and it's just like being willing to just open up and allow that to be expressed, right? And just allowing ourselves. It's already in here, Right? So we're here giving you permission too to express yourself in these ways, to become more vibrant and alive and fully embracing and feeling life, feeling.
That's a leaky. Just says beautiful, wise words. But she's honest here. It says, Pookie, sometimes I feel very lonely, but not on Sundays anymore. Since I met you guys, I've been welcoming joy into my life. So thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that's part of why we do this, because everybody feels welcome and they're not alone. But also, I think I want to encourage you to take that feeling with you throughout the week, so you're never alone.
No.
Our vibrations are with you at all times.
Yeah.
And just find ways to connect with others.
Love you best. Like, yeah, and it can feel lonely out there, especially too now. Like, there are areas of our world where people are in isolation, and then other people are just choosing. Like we have restricted our movement as a global community. We've some by choice and some not, but we have, and so we can feel, like our social gatherings. Bob hasn't been able to do his improv comedy classes, and that's an intimate group of people that come together and they work together, and so it can feel lonely.
And we had been talking. Months ago, you might have heard us talking about going to the Southern California this fall, and at the time things were kind of loosening up, and I was looking forward to going there and having some meetups where we can meet people at a couple of different venues. But things have changed, of course, with the Delta variant, and things are not really safe to do that right now. So it's disappointing going back to Zoom, with a lot of things and having to put things off. But you just kind of have to muster through.
Yeah. I want to reach out and just say something to all of you that are living through all of this alone, who live at home alone, and don't have a partner or someone to share this experience with. Stay strong and just reach out as much as you can, because that can really feel lonely. I mean, Dora Lee, a good friend of mine, right? She lives in this beautiful house on the lake, but for the last 2 years, she's been isolated in her home just because of everything that's been going on, and it can feel really lonely. So if you're feeling alone, find ways to just continue to, like, the affirmations are really great. Reach out and connect to people. Get into your phone. Go through your phone. Maybe every day pick a different letter and call 2 or 3 people out of there just to connect. Just to have that feeling that you're not alone. Right? Reach out to your family members more.
Yep.
Right? Because our travel could be restricted, and it has been. And so like, even for us, the people that we were going to go visit in LA, we're not going to be coming now, but we can call them and have a conversation. We can do a Zoom with them.
Yeah.
And
I know everyone is zoomed out, especially if your work involves it, but it is a great way. Start your own, like, you can like say, oh, I don't know anybody, I don't have anybody to talk to you, or you can create your own circumstance and start a weekly book club or some sort of a conversation. Reach out to some of your favorite people and say, hey, I'd love to get on once a week, and whoever can make it, great. And you just have your own Zoom call where you discuss things. Like I said, it could have a theme, like a book club. It could be whatever. You could have share your favorite affirmations, but get on and interact with people in a group setting or one-on-one, like Pookie's saying. Just randomly pick people you haven't talked to, and say, hey, I would love to catch up.
Yeah,
that's a way to stay connected.
Yeah, so that you don't feel alone, because you're not alone. There's a lot going on that people can feel really isolated.
Yeah. Did you still want to sit and do a separate
I do.
segment here? Okay, I'm gonna give over the captain's chair. I think everything else is set up here, and I'll be right around the corner.
Okay. I want you to sit in the chair and do this with us. Lighten up. Wow. Yeah. So lighten up. Ah, look at that baby. And he's so cute. So what I want to talk about is I want to talk about who you are. And the light that emits from your own body. I don't know. I wish I could find, maybe I'll find it and see if I can post it in this particular segment. But it is said that scientists have discovered within the human body a light a source of light. They don't know where the source of the light comes from, but there's a light that is present within the body itself. That there's a source of light. And I don't need scientific data to confirm things for me that I already know. See, I already know that you're light. I can already see your light. I don't have to have a scientist tell me that you're light inside. I don't have a scientist tell me that everybody's light inside, because it's true. We're all inside. We are all light. We're all light. So there's an essence of light, a spark of light that is within each one of us. And so what I want to do in my time with you today is I want us to connect, like consciously connect to that light. Let's consciously connect to that light. So it's going to look like a little guided meditation. I'm just going to kind of guide you through this. And this is all about acknowledging the truth of who you are, right? And then how is it that we can bring our light into a fuller expression of being, so that we can live our lives in states of joy, gratitude, of love, compassion. Okay? So are you ready? You ready to feel and see who you are? Maybe you already know. But maybe this is for you as a first time discovering this. So let's just close our eyes. I'm going to put my hands on my heart. And I'm just going to breathe. Just breathing in. And in my inhale, I'm just going to breathe in peace. Exhaling peace. And just allow your breath to be nice and even. Feeling your chest raising and lowering with each breath. And just begin to feel peacefulness inside your body. The essence of peace. Now, as you're breathing, I want you to connect to your heart. You can probably feel, if you have your hands on your heart, you might be able to feel your heart beating, held within the center of your body. The sacred drum, the rhythm of your soul, your beating heart. Now connecting to that heart in a really deep way, begin to feel its radiance of love, of love. Every heartbeat is amplifying a field of love into the world. Just be with that. Now in this center of your being, this heart space, I want you to begin to dive deeper into the essence of your soul and see if you can begin to perceive a light as you go deeper and deeper inside. See if you can see that light. Now, some of you may be seeing the light already, and then some of you may still be looking for it. So at this point, if the light hasn't already appeared to you, then I want you to imagine it in your mind. See this light. Everyone has a light now. Imagine this light. See this light. This is the essence of your being, this light, this brilliance. This light. And so as you see this light within your being, see if you can get that light to grow, to get brighter, bigger. Can you do that? Expand the light. Begin to call forth the light within you to shine its brilliance even brighter. Brighter, brighter, brighter. Calling your inner light forth from within your being. And as you're calling this light to expand, see this light filling every single cell of your body. Every single cell is filled with this light, this light, this light, this light, this light, this infinite light, this brilliance. Every cell filled with this light. Now, maybe some of you are already sensing into this light body, this light essence of your being, right? This brilliance of who you are. Now, see if you can allow that light to push past your physical form and out into the cosmos, out into the universe, out, far beyond you. Your light radiating your infinite wisdom into the world, your light radiating your compassion, your joy, your love into the world. See this light. Now let's just take this light that we have now, acknowledging the truth of who we are. Let's take this light of our being and wrap it around our earth right now and hold the earth and all of the sentient beings, all of the sacred beings, all of the living beings. Let's hold the earth in our light. Let's hold the earth in our light. Ooh. Holding the earth and all of her sacred inhabitants in this light of our love, of our radiance. All right. Now, begin to bring that light back into your heart and express gratitude for the ability of the light within you to bring comfort, healing, and love to the world right now. So just in this state of gratitude, thank you, thank you. And now bow to yourself in your own divinity. And just bow. And have deep gratitude for who you are and what you've come here to do. Right? And we get to do it together because we're not alone. All right, I love you, I love you. Now that's something that you could do like on a daily basis if you wanted to like expand your light and then wrap it around the world and bring, and this is one of the ways that we can keep that heavy blanket off of us, right? And it's just to come back to the realization of who we are. So I hope that was helpful for you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much.
And he's back. That was beautiful. Thank you there, Pooki Lee.
Lighten up. Did you lighten up? I think you did.
I think they did. Mm-hmm. Let's take and see. Let's see what we got here. So awesome. That was great. I know that something I forgot to suggest earlier.
Good job, everybody.
Yes, indeed. I know people really loved that.
I can tell there's not a lot of comments, so that's great. Like, right? And so like that means that you were engaged.
They were doing it.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. So thank you. Right?
So we've talked a lot about the importance of lightening up, but we didn't really give examples like things that you can do. So like when we were talking about, when Pooki just before the meditation was talking about reaching out to people on your phone, choose people that will bring out that lightness. People that you tend to have a great relationship with, where you laugh and there's a sense of a shared sense of humor. So that's one great way to connect with people who have a positive outlook. And I know some people have more challenges finding those people in their lives than others. But beyond that, is there a favorite TV show? Is there a favorite movie? Is there a comedian? Is there someone on TikTok or Instagram who tends to be
there are
funny?
Great conversations in Clubhouse, covering all kinds of topics of interest, and you can find comedy on there. You can find all kinds of things,
Now, what has made you laugh in the past, and how could you recreate that? Again, it could be a movie, it could be a certain entertainer, it could be a book, it could be any number of things. Just ask yourself, what has caused me to laugh? Quite often, it's the people in your life, hanging out with friends. Some of my most memorable moments in my life when they're just spontaneously sitting around with a table full of friends, and we're just cracking each other up, And we've recreated some of that right here, in this broadcast.
Yeah.
And so, we can keep that going. This might be a really good time to redo our affirmations.
Let's do
it. So again, we're going to kind of just hammer this home, and let's make these statements with full intention. Lean into them. Ready? Put a big smile on your face as you say, "Today I look for reasons to smile.
Today I look for reasons to smile.
Today I look for the humor in life.
Today I look for the humor in life.
Today I give myself permission to laugh.
You're so funny. Today I give myself permission to laugh.
I give myself permission to lighten up.
Yeah. I give myself permission to lighten up.
And just like the song says, I welcome joy into my life.
I welcome joy into my life.
Oh, there's a different way to say your affirmations. That was a lot of energy there. That's awesome. I want to remind you one more time, two of the most coolest things that you could do that would benefit you would be to join our Patreon community. You can learn more about that at patreon.com/Bob Baker. And for as little as $5 a month, there are other options. There's a $10 and a $25 a month option. And now you can save 15% if you sign up and just pay for a full year up front, but you get special perks throughout the month. And we have monthly Zoom calls where we get online and see you and hear you and connect with you in a deeper level. And then also get my copy of my book, The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, pretty much wherever books are sold, in both paperback and ebook format. Super affordable, too. This is like the lowest cost book I've ever published. It's like $9.95 for the paperback, and like half of that, $5 for the ebook, and most of the platforms. So I think you would really benefit from that. Let's see here. Well, and if you want to learn more about our music, a lot of these links are in the show notes, but soulmassagemusic.com is a place to get that. Let's see here. Pooki has her own channel at youtube.com/Pooki Lee. Pooki does not have an E on the end of her first name. It's Pookilee. For those
I talk about all kinds of stuff.
And she is slowly inching her way. She has a goal to get to 1,000 subscribers. You're like 600 something now, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting close, getting closer.
And she likes going live on her channel when she likes to do it from her phone.
I like to do it out in nature and stuff like that, and it won't let me do it. I have to do it from
you have to
my
have
computer.
1,000 subscribers, and so she has to do it from her laptop. So you can help. If you can help her, if you're not already signed up, follow her channel. And if you're not following this one, subscribe to this channel, because there's a good chance that some of you, I think like 70%, 60 to 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers to the channel. So
Isn't that crazy?
there's bound to be some of you here that are actually do not subscribe to this channel. So please do that. And then go to bobbakerinspiration.com, which is my website for all of this spoken word inspirational work. And sign up if you haven't got your 6 free MP3s yet. That's really easy to do. Just put your name and email in there, and it'll get you on the email list too, where I'll send out an email every week letting you know about the newest videos and things that are going on. In fact, what is one thing that's going on here? Oh, I'm doing another Turbocharge Your Life session starting in October. I've been doing these for the past year off and on. The overall theme is Turbocharge Your Life, but there's a different theme per each one. Sometimes They're 30-day programs. This next one in October, it starts in mid-October, is a 21-day program based on something that I did called the 21-day Abundance and Money Attraction Brain Boost. Rewire your brain for prosperity. So it's a 21-day program where we're going to be going through this program, and if you could use a little more abundance and specifically actual money in your life, which most of us could use a little more of, and beef up that area of our lives. That starts in mid October, like the 16th. There'll be 3 Zoom calls with that, private Facebook group. You'll have affirmations and worksheets and all that to do on a daily basis. You're committing 3 weeks to increasing the abundance in your life. I do need to add a link to that in the description, which I haven't done. I'll do that after the broadcast here. Let's see here. I think that kind of wraps up all of our stuff. Oh, I just want to thank Siggy here.
Thank you, Siggy,
for sending. Oh, look at her super chat is 1111. I
love that.
have a feeling she chose that specifically for that number. That's awesome.
Hey, and the whole thing about subscribing to the channel is all you're doing is you're telling YouTube that what Bob is doing is groovy. That's all you're doing.
That you are truly a Baker-rooney when you subscribe to the channel.
You're doing, right?
Same thing with Pookie's channel. And then it gives and if you hit the notification bell, it'll notify you every time I upload a new video, which is like at least 2 times a week, sometimes more. And so let's head into our final song. I think we've got all the announcements out of the way, and so we're gonna play you something different here. So a lot of the music the original music that we play at the end, because we always like to end, for those of you who don't know, with kind of a dance, a high energy song to really end on a high note, regardless of what the theme is. And most of that original music is done on a laptop using beats and using electronic loops and so on. But over the years, I know I've done a lot of recording in actual studios with bands and drums and and real guitars and musicians and all that. And this is one of them. So Pookie and I have we haven't had a rehearsal in a long time because of COVID. But since in 2008, Pookie had a vision to start a choir. For 10 years, it was called the Gateway to Agape Choir, and then we changed it to the Big Love Choir. But this is this is from an album that we put out like 2016, maybe something like that, where we actually went into a studio. This is real drummers, real bass players. I'm playing the guitar, and then we had all our singers come in different sessions. I got to tell you, it was the most challenging recording I've ever done. Some of these songs had like 22 tracks of separate vocal tracks that we had to go through and choose and tweak, and it took a long time. Yeah, it took a long time, and we spread it out over like 5 years or something. But this is a track from it. It features my friend Chuck Hughes from Denver. He plays the lead guitar and his little lead fills. I'm singing it, and I wrote it, and you can hear the choir. And so in case you don't know, the refrain that they're singing is the theme today. It's lighten up, lighten up. And so this is a little bit different of a recording, and I'm going to ask you, listen to this song and tell me if it reminds you of everything. There was like one song in particular and another one where the feel kind of was inspired loosely by a couple of artists and songs, and to see if anybody recognizes it. Maybe remind me to share who those were at the end. But I'm going to play the song. You're going to see me, Pookie, and I on a smaller screen, but keep the comments coming, as I will highlight comments as they come in. In fact, like for instance, this one right here, I'm going to put that up because that's where the comments are going to be when the music starts. Thank you. So you're going to see your words. Keep the comments coming. Here's that song. Pookie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to lighten up?
Yep.
Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you're feeling good, because we got a message for you. Even if you're not feeling so good, by the end of the song you will be uplifted, I guarantee you. Ready? Let's do this. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. If your heart is feeling heavy, lighten up, lighten up. Oh, if your heart this whole concept of lighten up. To further ingrain this concept into your mind, body, and soul, we're going to hit you with it from one more angle. Something you need to remind yourself of every single day.
Don't take it all so seriously. Don't take it all so seriously. Don't take it all so seriously.
Don't take it.
Don't take it all so seriously. Don't take it all so seriously. Don't take it all so seriously.
Party time. Dancer in aisle 10. I'd love that. She's dancing at Food Lion in aisle 10. It's fabulous.
That's one way of shining your light in the grocery store. That's
Okay,
right.
so the question here is, can you please share the name of the song and the singer? It's called Lighten Up. Yours truly, Gateway to Agape Choir, and the album was called Shine Your Light. It is not available on Spotify, though, but if you go to that site that I just had up, you will find it, soulmassagemusic.com. Go there. With a song that Pooki and I recorded with our choir, that I wrote, I sang. If you go there, and look for the Shine Your Light album cover, and you can click through. But I think in the coming weeks, we're going to be, we never really shared any of that choir music. We have an anthem. It's called Something Is Seeking to Emerge. That's like this
So good.
crazy song. That we threw everything in the kitchen sink in, and maybe next week we'll play that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So that was a shorter one there. Oh, the influences. Somebody said earlier the Go-Go's or something, which was dance time. I don't know if that was a reference to that. Oh, Vasiliki, thank you so much for
Thank you, Vasiliki.
for the super chat. I wonder if I should start putting Venmo up here. Venmo link for people who want to do a one-time donation, because YouTube does take a little bit of a cut of that.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all fine. But if it's convenient, because it's right there in the chat. So I don't want to raise any copyright flags. So one thing, there's definitely a reference to to Ray Charles, in there. See the girl with the red dress on. She can do the dog all night long. All right. Hey, oh. So you might have noticed that in there. I go, which is part. Hey, when I pray, that's what I say. That was definitely a little bit of a Ray Charles influence there. And this an overall groove. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean? So that was a little bit of a Beatles nod there too. But it's not blatant, and it's just subtle. But in case you were wondering what my influences were on that one, there's a little bit of an insight there.
So fun.
Karen's in the house. Hallelujah. Thanks so much. Fun. Thank ya.
Yeah,
You are
thank
welcome.
you, Karen.
Siggy says this definitely gives energy to the body and soul.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. That was thank you. Absolutely awesome. We appreciate you all being here. I guess we've come to the end. So what do we want to remind people to do, Pooki?
Shine your light.
And speaking of light, lighten up.
Lighten up.
That's right. Give yourself a little mental break. It's okay. Give yourself permission to laugh, to feel good, to smile.
It's okay to feel good right
Find
now.
the humor, find the ridiculousness in life, and laugh at it. Laugh at yourself. Don't take everything so seriously. And don't take on the weight of the world. All right, lighten that load.
All right, stay light, everybody.
That's right. We appreciate you. So great to see you. Have an awesome day. A great weekend for those of you that have a great holiday weekend here in the U.S. But don't labor too much on Labor Day weekend. All right. We'll see you soon. All right. Bye for now.
Aloha.